Good morning. Elizabeth Dankosky here, founder of the Dream School Project. My office is by this beautiful creek where my daughter and her friend are playing today. And I'm here to share with you something that I have never shared before, which is that I just want to be honest with you in a way that I have never felt that I can be. And the truth is that as we think about college admissions, and this is the application season, juniors going on to worry about their applications and writing their essays and all of that. And the truth is that I can't stand the admissions process. And I have been in this industry for 15 or 20 years and worked with hundreds of students and teaching the SAT, helping students write their applications, then moving into mentoring. And the truth is, I can't stand how stressed out I see my students becoming with this process, how elitist the admissions process has become, how difficult it is to figure out what to do. And I wanted to share something with you that I wrote last year. A student emailed me after he got rejected from a number of his top schools and couldn't figure out why and was devastated. And he said, please, is there anything you can do to help me get off the wait list? What can I do? And the chances were so slim for him to get off the wait list because, you know, those acceptance rates off the wait list are 0.01% often. And so instead of flying into a flurry of action, this is what I wrote him, and I wanted to share it with you. Dear Kevin, can I make a suggestion? Instead of focusing on top-tier schools, focus on developing yourself into the most extraordinary human being you can. The admissions arena is fierce, more fierce, honestly, than I've ever seen it. And it's brutal because it makes incredible students like you believe that you failed when nothing could be further from the truth. Because the truth is that you are extraordinary. You are put on this earth to bring the gift that only you can bring to this world. And even if you don't know what that is yet, make this your mantra. I know who I am. I know what I'm made of. I know what I'm here to do. For when you let yourself feel the power of those words ride through you from the depths of your being, your subconscious will show you the way. That's where your true genius is housed. Really, save your money on those crazy expensive schools and focus on the truth that you don't need Yale or any other school to open doors for you. You can do that for yourself. I'm not saying there's no merit in being part of those alumni networks, but I am saying that the most incredible people in our world didn't become that way because they went to a brand name school. They became that way because they realized that success is a choice, a commitment every single day to get up and practice being the very best version of yourself, no matter what is going on in your life, no matter how many people say, no, you can't do it, it's too hard, or your dreams are too big. Keep watching inspiring videos and reading inspiring stories every day. Be relentless in your vision of what you want to accomplish and how you want to impact the world with your gifts. No college can give that to you. Only you can. Dear one, study the teachers of our time. Tony Robbins, Jack Canfield, Gary Vaynerchuk, Tim Ferriss, Marie Forleo, etc. And balance out their high-driving energy with self-compassion, self-reflection, humility, generosity, and wisdom, such as meditation and mindfulness. Tara Brach is one of my favorite teachers of all time in this area. Read everything you can get your hands on, including The Surrender Experiment by Michael Singer, one of the pivotal books I've ever read, and Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Joe Dispenza, also extraordinary. Make it your practice to become great by reading and studying and teaching yourself that you are not only worthy of respect and dignity, but that respect and dignity are your birthright. This is all I can offer to you right now, Kevin, and it's so much more important than anything I could ever say or suggest about your applications. I send you my very best wishes and my unshakable belief in the extraordinary individual you are now and will become as you practice your greatness. With much kindness, Elizabeth. I wrote that a little more than a year ago, and I don't think I've shared it publicly before, but it's something that I feel really deeply and profoundly is true. And so as we go into this series of Q&A, where I will be answering all of the amazing questions that have come in already, remember that what I teach isn't about how to get into an incredible top-tier school. It's about how to become the most extraordinary version of yourself in a way that's authentic and brings you joy and isn't about striving or getting the right grades or the right test scores or the right accolades. It's about becoming authentically who you are and what you have to bring to the world, which is a gift for others. And that's what I say to my students. And it's just as true of our students as it is for us as adults. So I send this message to you with a lot of joy, because this is truly what I believe in. And it's different from the typical message where I tell you about my statistics and I tell you how many students have gotten into Harvard and Yale and MIT and all these top schools that most students think is the pinnacle of success. I believe that the pinnacle of success is truly when we are authentically bringing forth our gifts and our interests and turning them into gold for others and finding joy in the process. And that's what I help my students do. It's why they succeed. It's not because it's about packaging or the right grades or the right test scores. It's because we focus on something so much bigger than college admissions. So I'm going to launch into answering your questions tomorrow, but I'm going to speak from this place from now on. I've not really spoken publicly about this because I always felt that it was risky, that I should talk about my statistics. And I think honestly that we all care a whole lot more about our hearts and our gifts and nurturing our kids' hearts and their gifts and their talents and seeing them, turn them into passion, turn them into gold for others. That's my message for today. If you want to reach out to me and talk to me about how I do that, I would love to get on the phone. There's no pressure to work with me. I can give you some ideas about how to help your student thrive in the admissions process and thrive in high school from this place of joy, from this place of purpose and meaning. Bye for now. So great to connect in this truly authentic way.